Welcome to a carwow point of view test drive of the Mercedes SLC. This is the SLC 300. So it has a 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine with 245 horsepower. I do like the way the steering wheel lowers as you get into the car. Comes as standard with a 9-speed automatic gearbox. So I'm driving the car at the moment in comfort mode, but let's press this button down there. Go for Sport Plus. The exhaust will get louder. Just move my seat, which you do by pressing there. And I take control of the gearbox manually. This engine is pretty nice actually. It's quite expensive though, this car, so the list price of this one is about £40,000. With options, it's 56. It's got £56,000 worth of options on it, such as these lovely Napa leather seats. You'll notice the design of this car, the inside, is not quite as modern as the latest Mercedes. If you look down here at the buttons, they're all a bit cluttered. There's a lot going on, and the dials feel a little bit on the cheap side. The rest of the quality on the dash, soft touch materials, it's fairly nice and it's sturdy. The infotainment system looks a little bit offset, can you see? It doesn't line up properly, and you can control it using the wheel down there. I don't think it's the easiest system to operate, and you have to pay extra if you want command online navigation. It's like £2,000. You don't get sat-nav as standard on any of these cars. You can have a cheaper Becker system, but it's not particularly good. Anyway, let's get back into the driving. So this is a front-engine, rear-wheel drive sports car, but it doesn't feel the sportiest of sports cars. An Audi TT, even the front-wheel drive version of the Audi TT, does feel more sporty to drive. This particular car has the £1,000 dynamic handling package upgrade, which is well worth it. So when you press that dynamic mode, go through the different options, it alters not just the steering and the noise of the exhaust and the throttle response, but it also changes the stiffness of the suspension. And in comfort mode, it's more comfortable than the normal SLC, and in dynamic mode, sporty mode, it's firmer, so it handles better and it makes it more comfortable, so it's well worth the upgrade. Even so, this car does feel quite fidgety over bumps in the road. You might be able to notice it. It's bouncing around quite a bit, and you do get quite a lot of shimmy and shake through the body as it flexes over bumps. It does feel a little bit old now, this car. I'm just going to stop, and the reason I'm going to stop is that you absolutely positively have to stop if you want to put the roof up. You can't operate the roof if the car is moving. I'm going to put the roof up, let you see what it's like with the roof up. This is the mechanism working away. Now I can actually drive the car for a bit, so you can drive up to 25 miles an hour once the roof is moving and operational, but to initiate it you do have to stop, so that's a bit of a pain. So let's go. One of the good things about this car being a hard top is the fact that it just feels like a normal coupe when you're driving with the roof up, so it's nice and quiet inside, you feel secure. Oh my gosh, it's starting to rain. I timed that perfectly. Look at that. It's a bit of luck. This 9-speed automatic gearbox is pretty good. So when you're just cruising around, it's nice and relaxing. When you want to take control yourself with the pedals, you can. The lower powered cars are available with a manual gearbox if you want to save some cash, but I don't like the manual in this car at all. I think it's a little bit spongy and rubbery. It's much better suited, this car, to the automatic. I'm going to go back into comfort mode now and just chill the hell out. There we go. It's much better in comfort mode when you're on a bumpy road. And then you can just cruise around and you kind of get the feeling this is more of a cruiser than an out-and-out sports car. A Porsche Boxster will run rings around this thing. Yeah, the Porsche is way more fun. But if you're not driving the Porsche, if you haven't tested it, you won't know, and you'll probably be more than happy with this because it's quick. It does make you feel low to the ground like you expect from a sports car. It's all right, you know. And when you consider the discounts you can get on this car now, because it's quite old, because it's based pretty much on the SLK. They just changed the name to SLC and did some design tweaks. Because of that, because it's an old car, you get incredible discounts. So on CarWow, this car, this £56,000 car with options, I spec'd it up and a dealer offered me one brand new, £41,000. And then with all the kit on it, it seems kind of decent value. The entry-level SLC 180 with the 1.6 turbo engine, that starts from £32,000, but with the CarWow discount, you're looking at £23,000. That is MX-5 money there. And I think a lot of people would probably rather have a Mercedes than a Mazda, even though the Mazda is actually slightly better to drive. Anyway, I think that's that then. There you go. I'll just jump out, let you have a look at the car with its roof up. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that little drive in the car. Have another good look around the cabin. And the Vario roof, look at that. So you press this button and the roof goes darker. You press it again and it'll go lighter. So you don't need a shade actually in the roof. The glass does it itself. Do it again. I love that. Brilliant feature. It's called Magic Sky. Hope you enjoyed the POV test drive in the Mercedes SLC.